Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and Beautiful has one way left to save Sheila and her long-lost look-alike, and It the Bold and the Beautiful is working its tail off to convince us that this time Sheila Carter is really, most sincerely dead. The show knows that It and the Young and the Restless have told us that her reign of terror is over before. Repeatedly. So it's even got Kimberlin Brown out there giving interviews about how bummed she is that her playtime is over. The thing is, we're not buying it. Any of it. Longtime viewers are keenly aware that there is a loophole through which Sheila could slip to rise again like a better-dressed Michael Myers. Read all about that here. We fully expect that she will slip through that loophole. What then? Though there is simply no way for Bold and Beautiful to integrate into the canvas a madwoman who has tried to kill pretty much every other character with whom she interact. But that doesn't mean that she has to leave the canvas. Were it up to us, we'd have Sheila prove to viewers that she really has changed by letting the Forresters believe that she is dead. Then we'd follow her up the coast and watch as she began a new life. Maybe even taking her late sister Sarah's name. As weeks turned into months, we'd see Sheila's lonely existence begin to grow brighter, fuller. Since Sarah isn't running around shooting everybody, she makes a friend at the diner where she waits tables. She attracts an admirer at the trailer park that she calls home. She starts to actually have some fun. Of course, Sheila would still keep tabs on her son, the celebrated surgeon. And she wouldn't be able to resist cyberstalking ex-fiancé Deacon. But in her heart, that chapter of her life is closed. She lost everything, if it was ever even hers to lose. Maybe, she acknowledges, she really is crazy to have thought that she had earned forgiveness. Just then, as things always do, they change. Sheila reads that Finn needs an organ transplant, and Dad Jack is not a suitable donor. If she doesn't come forward, his fate is sealed. But if she reveals that she is alive, her goose is cooked. It would be a delicious dilemma to hand the villainess. Would she prove that she is capable of love, of sacrifice, by giving up her hard-won happiness to save her son in the heart of the bustling city, where dreams were woven into the fabric of reality and desires lingered in the shadows? Sheila found herself at a crossroads. Bold and beautiful, she was a force to be reckoned with, yet her world was unraveling like a delicate tapestry caught in a tempest. The once unshakable foundation of her life now crumbled beneath her, threatening to bury her in the debris of her own mistakes. As the city lights danced on the rain-slicked streets, Sheila's emerald green eyes reflected the turmoil within. Her fiery red hair, usually a symbol of her fierce independence, now seemed to burn with the regret that haunted her every step. The melodious hum of the urban symphony served as a backdrop to her internal struggle, a discordant melody playing out the chapters of her tumultuous life. Sheila's past, a labyrinth of secrets and missteps, led her to a revelation that shook her to the core. There, in the dimly lit alley where the neon lights flickered like fading memories, she stumbled upon a face that mirrored her own, her long-lost look-alike. A doppelganger, a specter from a forgotten time, standing before her with an uncanny resemblance that sent shivers down Sheila's spine. The city, with its relentless pulse, witnessed the meeting of these two parallel lives. Sheila, a woman of undeniable strength, faced the enigma of her doppelganger with a mixture of fear and curiosity. Boldness had been her ally, but now, in the face of this unexpected mirror image, she felt a vulnerability she hadn't known in years. As the rain intensified, a sense of urgency enveloped Sheila. The mystery of her doppelganger seemed to hold the key to her salvation, but the path ahead was shrouded in uncertainty. It wasn't a matter of mere physical resemblance, it was as if the universe had conspired to bring forth this uncanny reflection, a living embodiment of Sheila's past. Desperation fueled Sheila's determination. Her long-lost look-alike, an unwitting accomplice in this cosmic drama, was the last glimmer of hope she clung to. The city, with its towering skyscrapers and hidden alleyways, became the stage for a high-stakes confrontation between Sheila and the ghost of her own making. In a clandestine meeting under the flickering streetlights, Sheila confronted her doppelganger, a woman named Elena. Their eyes locked in a silent exchange that spoke volumes. There, in the echoes of the rain-soaked alley, Sheila learned of Elena's own journey, a twisted tapestry woven with strands of tragedy and longing. Elena, it seemed, held the missing pieces of Sheila's fractured past. A past Sheila had buried beneath layers of bravado and forged ahead with a determination that left no room for vulnerability. Now, face to face with the embodiment of her own history, Sheila couldn't escape the truth any longer. The city, once a backdrop to Sheila's triumphs, now bore witness to a revelation that would redefine her very existence. As the raindrops fell, they mirrored the tears that glistened in Sheila's eyes. The truth, a double-edged sword, cut through the illusions she had carefully constructed around herself. Sheila's redemption lay in the hands of her doppelganger, but the journey ahead was fraught with peril. The city's underbelly, a labyrinth of deception and danger, became the battlefield where Sheila and Elena fought not only for their individual survival but also for the chance to rewrite the narrative that bound them together. As they delved deeper into the shadows of the city, Sheila and Elena uncovered a web of conspiracies, long-buried secrets, and a common enemy that sought to destroy them both. Each revelation peeled away layers of the past, exposing wounds that had festered for far too long. In the midst of chaos, a tentative alliance blossomed between Sheila and Elena. Their differences became strengths, and their shared history forged a bond that transcended the boundaries of mere resemblance. Together, they faced the formidable adversary that loomed over them, a shadowy figure manipulating the strings of their destinies. Bold and beautiful, Sheila emerged from the crucible of her own making, her strength tempered by the trials of the city's unforgiving landscape. The final confrontation loomed on the horizon, and Sheila, alongside her long-lost look-alike, stood ready to face the demons that had haunted them both. The city, now a witness to their transformation, held its breath as Sheila and Elena confronted the nemesis that threatened to consume them. In the clash of steel and shadows, the truth emerged victorious, unraveling the lies that had bound them and paving the way for a new beginning. As the storm clouds dispersed and the first rays of dawn painted the city in hues of redemption, Sheila and Elena stood side by side. The echoes of their shared journey lingered in the air, a testament to the indomitable spirit that had carried them through the darkest of nights. Bold and beautiful, Sheila had found salvation in the unlikeliest of places within the reflection of her own soul, mirrored in the eyes of her long-lost look-alike. The city, with its labyrinthine streets and towering skyscrapers, bore witness to a tale of resilience, redemption, and the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of adversity.